Hey everybody, welcome back to Camping with Kevin. I want to give an update here on my Chinese knockoff mud terrains. These are Forceum MT-08s, and I now have 18,000 miles on them. I'm hoping that they're going to last up to 30. If I get 30,000 miles onto these tires, I'll be really happy. My stock tires got about 32,000 miles before I had to replace them. These tires right here were shipped to my house for under $500. I want to say in the very first video I made about these tires, I'll have to look back on my phone, but I want to say they were like $460 for 4 mud terrains. Now, on my previous 3 Jeeps, I've always had BF Goodrich mud terrains, and I really like those tires. They always lasted a really long time, but when I priced them to put on this truck with installation and everything, I was looking at almost $1,200, and I really didn't want to spend $1,200 in tires. So I took a gamble, went on Amazon, and ordered these 4 mud terrains. Now these are stock size. They're 265, I think I want to say 70/16. So they didn't really hurt my fuel mileage, and I didn't want to put huge mud tires under here. I do a lot of highway driving. They're a little louder. They're mud tires, so they're gonna be a lot louder than stock tires. So the loudness doesn't really bother me. The Toyota Tacoma is a pretty well built truck, and the cab's pretty quiet. Actually, the air noise from my roof rack is louder than the tires, if that kind of helps you guys out or anything. But like I said before, if I can get these tires to last 30,000 miles, I'll be happy. I would say they at least have 60% tread right now, so I don't see them wearing out before. But in the rain, in the sand, in the dirt, in the mud, they work really well. Like I said, it's kind of hard to do a tire review. I'm not a scientist. I don't have a test track, if you will, but just a person that's owned a lot of off-road vehicles and has always been like a BFG fanboy. These are almost an identical clone. Now, they are a little heavier. That's one thing you're going to have to watch. People think, okay, if I get a smaller tire size, I'll have really good miles per gallon, or I'll retain some of the factory miles per gallon. Not so much. I'm getting like 14 miles to the gallon and basically a stock height small tire truck. These tires are pretty heavy. They're a lot heavier than the stock tires, and I think that rotating mass accounts for a lot of the lost miles per gallon. But again, as anybody else would say, we didn't buy a truck to get really good gas mileage, but it is really nice when you drive thousands of miles every month across the state of Florida, North Carolina, and back. It does add up. All your gas bills, that lost mileage. So again, I'll show you guys some up close pictures and video of the tires. Really no complaints. I actually think I'm probably going to buy these exact same tires again. I looked on Amazon last night, and they have gone up to $540, which still $540 for a complete set of mud tires, and you figure probably $100 for balance, installation, and an alignment. So let's just say at the worst case scenario, $700 for the tires, mounted and balanced and everything out the door, as opposed to $1,200 for basically the same size mud tire for BFGs. So saving them quite a bit of money, and if I can get 30,000, that's my goal. I can buy another set of tires and still be below the cost of buying another set of BFGs. So alright, I'm going to show you guys up close and personal the tires. So for the people that were asking, these are 10 ply load range E, and as you can see, some of the tread right there, that is with 18,000 miles, and I rotate them every 5,000 miles. I would say it's probably, at least half the tread that's left, and I can't really complain. Like I said, for just under $500 shipped to the house, and they work really great in the mud. The inside right here was getting a little choppy last time I rotated them, but they've since done an alignment, and it's kind of cleaned up a little bit, as you can see. So there you have it, the Forceum MT-08. I recommend it, especially if you want to save money. In the last video, or the first video I made about these tires, I think this might be the third video I've made about this particular brand of mud tire, had a couple comments on there about people saying, you know, don't buy cheap knockoff tires, you know, you're gonna kill yourself on the interstate. Well, my response to that is, it's not 1992 anymore. There's a lot of factories out there that are making off-brand things, and there's tires and helmets and all kinds of safety gear and things that you would want name brand that are made in the same exact factory, basically a clone of the tire, at a fraction of the cost. So I figured, you know, why not be a guinea pig and just go ahead and buy the tires, put them on there. If I don't like them at the end of the day, I'll buy another set of tires, you know. But luckily I lucked out, and I have 18,000 miles on these, and if I can go another 10,000, I'll be really happy. So these tires right here, there's other brands as well, not just Forceum MT08. They get my stamp of approval. I recommend them. I would buy them and put them on a family member's car or truck. So if that says anything to you guys. I'm not sponsored in this video. They don't know that I'm making these videos. I have nothing to lose and nothing to gain by giving a good or bad review. That being said, hope you guys found these videos helpful. And if you want to see more tire reviews or reviews of any other product, go ahead and leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.